Hi, this is Meghan and Harry at a game. I believe it's sit down volleyball. But I just wanted to talk about Meghan's message of her being 43% Nigerian. I have always been very skeptical of elective genetic testing because we know genetic testing, well, we don't know how reliable it is. First of all, we don't know anything about the labs. We don't know anything about their standards. We don't know anything about their controls. We just send off a piece of paper, get something back, and people believe it. And that's fine. But usually that's kept pretty confidential. And I don't have any problem with people trusting, um, going back in their ancestry and reuniting with their history. President Barack Obama had relatives in Africa and he went back to visit them. But he had knowledge of these people. He had knowledge of where he came from and they knew him and his family. So that was different. He didn't go back through genetic testing to a place where he had no personal connection. He went back to a place where he knew people, they knew him, and it was a very normal family connection. I do have a problem though with people finding a genetic connection through one of these companies like 23andMe or whatever. By the way, 23andMe is now claimed to be a worthless company and they are trying to go private, and they were taking all of that information and putting it under a private company label where they can do anything they want with it. So caution, people. But I do have a problem with people taking this genetic information, claiming it is true, and then blasting it as if it has some real bearing on your life. Meghan has no connection with Africa, and I feel it's fine if she wants to say that she does have a DNA connection, but I think you have to put a stop on it if you have no other connection with the country. I think it's odd to go into a country and say because you have DNA linked with people in that country that is your country. And I think what I see in this trip is that Meghan is very, very Western. She dresses totally differently than the people of Nigeria. And she has the message, you see yourself in me and I see yourselves in me. I believe that was her message. But I don't know if that message is true. And I'm a little skeptical of making too much of this genetic result that she got through a DNA company. The other thing is she always stands out in pictures because she dresses very Western. She has not adopted any of the cultural pride of Nigeria that we can see. So I became curious because they kept giving Meghan clothes. They kept giving Meghan and Harry different types of clothing. And I thought, that's weird. Why would they keep giving them different types of clothing? Well, I think they want Meghan to become culturally Nigerian. Don't just come back and say that a DNA test says you're Nigerian. You have to accept, dress, and become part of the culture. And so I think they wanted Meghan to get out of her Western wear, get out of her fancy suits, the white dress, the red dress, and so forth, and to put on Nigerian clothing, which I don't believe she has so far. Now, Harry was given Nigerian clothing, which he donned, although skeptically, and was photographed in Nigerian wear. Now Harry is 0% Nigerian, yet he was wearing Nigerian wear. Meghan claims to be part of Nigeria. She can see herself in them, yet during this whole trip she has not put on the Nigerian wear. So it's very confusing, this message. I think she needs to stop that message and join with the Invictus message that Harry is promoting. It is important because I'm told that 30% of Nigerian's army is female. As you can see next to Harry, there are 2 females, one of whom is in a military outfit. Now Harry went to see the wounded military men, some of whom did not look injured, but I don't know anything about their stories. And it would have been a good idea for Meghan to go on a different trip to promote mental health, taking care of yourself, and healing to women who were injured in the Nigerian military. The other question I have is, since they have this Invictus Games, which is worldwide, are they going to other countries where neither of them have any genetic linkage? Are they going to just go to Nigeria with this health and safety message, or are they going to go to other countries? These are just things that are crossing my mind. And I think my final thought is that Meghan should stop with the genetic talk, because I think we've heard it, and I don't think that needs to be repeated. And I think that we need to booster the Invictus talk, encouraging sports as a rehabilitation for people who have been wounded or injured, disabled in the military, fighting for their country. This will be an interesting project, and I'm interested to see how it goes on in the future. So, and is Meghan, to make her bond bigger to Nigeria, going to support Nigerians with some sort of funding, some sort of school, some other type of support? That'll be interesting to see too. Okay, just a thought. Like and subscribe. Bye.